Hi guys, I hope you are fine. Stay home and stay safe and learn about of the machine learning. So today I will let you know about multiple linear regression, which is one step further of simple linear regression. So in last session you have learned about the linear regression where we have make the linear relationship between single dependent variable and also the single independent variable of x. Where dependent variable is y and the independent variable is x. But as per multiple linear regression algorithm, which most the linear relationship between a single dependent variable that is the y and more than one independent variable like as the y1, y2 and the yn up to. So here I will take a very simple example like CO2 emission, which is based on the engine size and number of cylinder in a car. Like engine size, like we can say that is the y dependent variable, which is based on the dependent variable, and the x where is the cylinders in a car like x1 to x2 to xn. Basically, multiple linear regression is also a statistics technique which can use with several variables to predict the outcome of a different variable. So guys, you have understand about the basic knowledge of multiple linear regression so that you can understand what is the multiple linear regression this time. So more example we can say that this in simple linear regression model should be like as like y is equal to alpha plus x beta plus error. So but in MLR like multiple linear regression is a model which should be like as below like y is equal to alpha plus x2 beta 1 plus x1 beta 2 plus xk beta k. So like here y is equal to the output response like as a response of the variable and beta 1 2 plus beta 2 is a coefficient of the variable. Means here is the like independent variable is like x1 to x2 to xt is the independent variable. Actually, multiple regression analysis has three main uses. You can look at the strength of the effect at the independent variable on the dependent variables. So you can use it to ask how much the dependent variable will change if the independent variable are changing. So you can also use it to predict trends and future values. You can also define what should be the predicted value in the future. So through the multiple linear regression, we can also find out the prediction value. So in further, I will tell you the like there is some assumption that absolutely you have to be true with multiple linear regression. There is always a linear relationship between the dependent variable and also with the independent variable. There is simple relationship between them. Next would be independent variable are not too highly correlated with each other. Means x1, x2 and up to xk, which is also the high correlated with each other. Like in the third point, observation for the dependent variable, which is a y, are selected independently and at random. Fourth point, the regression residuals are normally distributed. From this multiple linear regression, there is a one very important point that is the null hypothesis testing. The main purpose of the null hypothesis of a multiple regression is that there is no relationship between the x variable and the y variable. In other words, we can say that the y value you can also predict from our multiple regression equation, which is no closer to the actual y value that you would expect by a chance. So hypothesis testing for multiple regression is, you can say that after fitting a multiple linear regression model and computing the parameter estimate, we have to make some decision about the model. So here is some decision like is that is the model a good fit for the data? This is a question mark. Do we really need all the predictor variable in the model? That we can see that we all need all predicted variable. Do we need for that the predictor variable or not? Generally, a model with fewer predictors and about the same explanatory power is better. So one topic is more find out the multiple linear regression is the ANOVA table for model in R. ANOVA means analysis of variance, which is the consist of calculation that provide information about level of variability within a regression model and form a basis for test of significance. Like we can say that the basic regression line concept, that is data is equal to fit plus residual, is the rewritten as follows. Like you can say that the yi minus y top and the yi hat minus the y bar plus yi minus the y r hat. Let's say we have collected data and our x values have been entered in R as an array called data.x and y value as data.y. You can see that the ANOVA, which is the analysis of variance values for the data. Now, if you want to find out the values of the ANOVA, that we can do this through the following steps. First, we should fit our data to a model. Like to a model means the LM. Like the data.lm is equal to lm data y predictors data.x. Y here is the dependent variable, which is the come before the tilde section, and after the tilde section the all independent variable should become all independent, like means x1 to x2 to xk. So here next we can get R to produce an ANOVA table by typing like ANOVA is equal to data.lm. Now we should have an ANOVA table, which should be through the ANOVA table you can view the data according to the in the R. The what should be the come into the ANOVA table. So guys, you understand very well that what is the ANOVA in a machine learning. So I will come back with in a new topic in the next session, like the logistic regression and also the decision tree. So guys, thank you and subscribe my video channel.